Welcome back to the Nullified Take channel, where we normally have the TNT takes you on the challenge. This video is going to be slightly different. I have decided not to cover the challenge season 38, and I thought I would just do a short video to explain my reasoning for not doing it. The reason for that being, obviously, this channel has grown quite a lot since January this year, and I feel like a lot of the growth has come from challenge fans that have watched the videos, that have subscribed to the channel, and I'm very appreciative of the fact that you've done that. I'm also aware that most likely for those that have subscribed, you really enjoy the content that myself, Chantel, and Drew do together. And I've really enjoyed talking to them as well. The thing is, on my side, things have changed since January, and I've taken on an additional responsibility that is going to keep me busy during times. So we would normally film the 38 lives. Obviously, there is a big time difference between myself being over in New Zealand and then Chantel and Drew being in North America. And because of that, there is only certain times that we can actually make it happen where all of us will be available to record together. And because of the changes and what I'm doing in my personal life, which is really exciting to me because I'm taking on a really cool project, it is kind of limiting me and when I'm going to be available. So because of that, I've decided not to do 38. Not because I don't want to, but just because time wise, I just don't have the ability to commit to it at this stage. And I'd rather bow out of doing 38 before the season starts than get into it and then do 2 or 3 weeks, get everybody involved, and then say, I can't commit to this whole season. I believe season 38 is going to be a great season. We've got a lot of great people coming back. Obviously, Johnny Bananas back for the first time in such a long time. It's going to be exciting to see what the GOAT, and I know some people will say CT is the GOAT, but what he will do coming back into this season. I'm going to be excited to see what he does. We've got Turbo coming back, which I'm really excited about. Such an explosive character. So I think it's going to be a good season, and I'm sad not to be able to do it this season. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to do challenge content at some stage in the future. I'd say at this stage, I'd rather not commit to it though, because I've enjoyed doing it with Drew and Chantel. If I did do challenge content in the future, it may not be with Drew and Chantel because of the commitments that I have currently, and I don't see that going away in the near term future. So for me, I think the best thing at this stage is to completely bow out. The most likely opportunity for me to come back and do challenge content will be when the Challenge Australia drops. I've already had very early preliminary conversations with Channel 10, who's going to be the main channel that will show it in Australia. And there is a possibility that I could do exit interviews. It's not confirmed yet, but I've had some of those conversations. And if I do get the green light from Channel 10 in Australia to do exit interviews, I'll definitely be back to do that. Most likely with different co hosts. So if you're in Australia or New Zealand, or you're somewhere that's closer to my time zone and you're a fan of the challenge and you wanted to come on the podcast to talk about a new sort of spin off series of the challenge, I'd be willing to hear from you and I'd be excited to have you on as a co host. So, really feel gutted about the fact that I'm not doing it, but I wanted to come on here and do a video just to explain the reason behind it, just so you guys don't think that I've forgotten about the people that subscribe to the channel who loves the challenge. I haven't. It's not a decision that I made easily, but there is such a thing as prioritizing in life, and I have to prioritize at this stage. So I'm excited about what's coming next. I've spoken to both Drew and Chantel. There is chances that we'll do some collab stuff in the future, but for the near term future, if you wanted to see them talk about the challenge, Chantel's got her own channel, Reality of Realness. She does a great job on there, covering the challenge already with some of her co-hosts. Drew's got Angel Cake Entertainment, which means his channel predominantly focuses on the challenge. So I'm very confident that he'll continue to put out quality content on there for you to go and watch as well. And most of you probably came from Drew's channel in any case. For now, it won't be the three of us doing it together. If nothing else changes with the content that I am doing, Survivor and The Amazing Race, because for both of those, I will probably move the times that I'm doing it in to suit my schedule a bit better. For Survivor, I'm doing it with Jake, and we'll move it to a time in the week which is closer to the evening in my time. It might be not the best time for people in the US, but I've noticed that a lot of people watch those videos in any case after the live. And then for the Amazing Race, my co-host Michelle, she's in Australia, so we do it at a great time for me. That works, and it also works for her. So those 2 seasons, I will continue to cover. I'll continue to cover Survivor Australia when that comes out, and then Survivor South Africa as well if that comes out. Because for all of those ones, like I said, I can be a little bit more in control of the schedule and when I can be available to record. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, it's not much I can do for you at this stage, but it's not goodbye. It's just see you later. We'll definitely do challenge content again. And that's it for now. Talk to you guys later. Bye.